So here we are, Riçois de camarão, or shrimp fritters. Keep in mind that you need ingredients for the dough and for the filling. Let's begin with the process of preparing the filling. We begin by cleaning the shrimp, removing the shells, getting it ready for the water. Bring the water to a boil before putting the shrimp in. Cook for 2 to 3 minutes or until pink. Prepare the other ingredients for the filling, such as chopping the parsley, the garlic, the onion, etc. Finally, chop the shrimp once it's cooled off. In a medium-sized saucepan, bring the butter and the onion and garlic and let that saute for a while until it's golden. Add the shrimp. Add in the water from the cooking of the shrimp, or if you prefer, you can use milk instead. Add some salt. Add the parsley. Add the flour. Add the egg yolk and stir because it starts to cook right away. Keep on stirring. As you can see, with the egg and the flour, the whole mixture starts to thicken. Set it aside now and start the process of making the dough. In a saucepan, bring the water, the lemon peel, salt, and butter to a boil. Don't forget to remove the lemon peel before adding the flour. Mix vigorously and remove from the heat where you will continue to stir. Continue stirring it until it creates a ball, until you're able to create a ball. Let it sit for a while until it gets cold enough to manipulate. Knead it nicely until you have a nice smooth ball. Once you have your nice ball, set it aside for 2 hours. For the breadcrumbs, consider not using breadcrumbs that are too processed. A lot of ingredients that aren't healthy for you. Or maybe you can mix them with some that are a little bit healthier, like the panko, or better still, regular breadcrumbs with nothing in them. Next, make sure the surface you'll be using is nice and clean, and then you can put some flour on it to be able to spread the dough nicely. I haven't really come up with a better system, so I basically do one at a time. Roll it. Put some flour on the rolling pin and some flour on the piece of dough, and just roll it nicely. Make a round shape. I like to use this little spatula thing just to stick it from the surface before I put the filling. Put the filling in the middle. You flip it over, push it down a little bit. And then you use a glass to cut the shape that you like, half moon. Once you've done that, press the sides together to make sure that there's no space or no room or no hole for the filling to fall out, especially when it's in the fryer. You repeat the process for the remainder of the dough and the filling, and you start piling them up on a tray separately. Next step is to get ready for the deep frying. Organize 3 bowls, with one with flour, one with egg yolk, and one with the breadcrumbs. You start by dipping first in the flour, then in the egg, and then in the breadcrumbs. It's 3:30. We're ready to fry now. Using the same scraper or like an old credit card, you can really scrape up all of the dried flour. Makes it easier to clean up. For frying, you can combine vegetable oil with a little bit of olive oil for extra flavoring. You need quite a bit of vegetable oil to make sure that the Riçois float in the oil. Add a little piece of bread to keep the oil from burning. Get your tray ready to receive the Riçois. Keep an eye on the temperature, because if it's too high, it will burn them. I also recommend a layer or 2 of paper towels on the tray where you're transferring them so that it absorbs a lot of the excess oil.